¿Puedes acercarle un poquito más, Gabriel? Ahí está perfecto. Gracias.
They send the information, so everything is prepared. Since we are preparing everything, and we
Estamos en vivo, Ricardo.
the next week, the Jewish, we are going to talk about vacations, the beach, the mountain, the beach.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Thank you. Okay. Instead of dying, we can no. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, ¿sí está actualizado, verdad?
no.
Oh, bueno, sí, ahí
No.
no, ahí está llegando tú. Ahí me acomodé yo. Ahí señala la pantalla.
I think.
Sí, cada día debería estar. No, it has a small delay. Yeah.
It's more like 15 seconds.
Sí, como 10 segundos.
It is very.
But we look so pretty. We do.
Oh, we were so pretty 10 seconds ago.
Well, look at me today. We're going to talk about time. The time machine. So you see, we're going to be traveling in time today.
Yes, we are looking at the past.
So we are currently living in the future.
Yeah, can I mention that you're just like you're
A floating head?
You're
Like
absolutely
floating head?
yes.
Okay. Did you read me already?
Yeah.
Okay, hello everybody.
Now,
Hello.
okay, now I can.
Okay, perfect.
Well, hi.
Well, welcome to a new edition of our ReadUS Book Club, and thank you for being here. Today we are going to discuss a science fiction fiction book, which is very interesting, but we'll talk about that later. Let's see if you find it interesting as well. And let's put up the presentation. Yes. Where is the presentation? Yeah. Okay. And we can see.
Can anybody see
presentation
the
in there.
screen? Can anybody confirm if the screen is sharing, please? Oh, hi Fatima.
That makes writing something.
Yeah, Fatima must be like doing something. She has a very busy mind. Okay.
Okay, so we have this book, The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. I forgot to look for the name. What is the name of the author? No.
It's in the
Wells. H.G. Wells. Yeah, we're talking about.
Yeah, but like the full name.
I forgot his full name. Sorry.
Hi Jesus, I'm good. Can you see the screen? Can you hear as well? Please confirm.
Nobody knows the name
No,
of the author.
Yeah.
Wait.
Herbert George Wells.
Ah, thank
We can imagine a name. He could be Hernan.
you. About George.
But it's in English.
What about the G? We have the G.
Hernan. Gerardo. I don't know.
Gomez.
Like, yes.
Gomez. Gomez Wells.
Gomez Wells.
Yeah.
He could be Latino.
Oh,
He wants to
Filipino.
travel
Yeah.
in the future.
He is so
Yeah, he's white.
Okay. I've known Latinos of all colors. That's the beauty of Latin America.
Okay,
And
yeah, but the sun is not very good. Okay, the sun is not very good.
okay, is it maybe the connection? What about the rest? Can you hear us well?
Fatima, Maria, can anybody confirm if you hear as well?
I hear you well.
Well, I listen to you, but very low. So I have to pay attention a lot because.
Okay, we can shout. Do you want me to shout? Is that better?
But we have a meeting because we have microphone actually.
We do have microphones. Okay, well, this is here
Hi
that
guys. I hear you, but with a lot of echo.
echo. Okay.
I don't know what can we do about it. Okay, I think we are going to try to speak a little bit louder, and that's it.
Is that louder for you?
Yes, because we have something in there.
Ya, they should lower the Gabo, podrías decirles que bajen la pantalla que también hay una actividad al lado, ¿verdad?
But we are also.
Oye, eso we can create
Okay.
more activities more important. Sí, yo sé que es por supervivencia.
Yeah.
Yo conozco a Antonio. Sí, yo hablo directamente con él.
Yeah, but no, I think we are going to speak louder. Okay, let's start with the rules. With the rules that are going to be over there at any minute. Okay, the first rule is this book is English flexible. It means that the idea is to try to speak in English, but if you need to use Spanish to add details, it's okay. Starting the readings in English, if needed, use Spanish to add details. Okay. Everyone's opinion counts. There are no right or wrong answers.
Well,
And meetings will begin promptly and end no later than 3:30. And also the space library should stay clean for the next day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are the rules. Very simple rules.
eso como que la opinión de todo el mundo cuenta.
It does.
It
does. It does. Okay.
Okay, now it's time to introduce yourself. Should we start by the people online?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's start with the
Let's
people.
start with the people connecting here to the Zoom chat. You can write it in the chat or you can open your microphone if that is okay with you. All you have to say is first your name. Then we have a question like, would you rather travel to your past or your future? And if so, then with 15 minutes only, what would you do? So I see Fatima moving in her chair you're like, she knows the answer. Okay, Fatima, you may start.
Oh my god. Well, hi everyone, my name is Fatima Farina. And to answer the first question, again, I would like to go to my history. My past, I really know what happened in my past, so
Okay.
I just want to know what is the future in my life. And with 15 minutes, I probably go to for ice cream or to eat something and ask to all the people, hey, what's up? What's up today? What do you do?
Okay. Very random. You'd be a crazy person in the future. I like it.
Is it possible to rob a bank in the future?
Well, we don't
15 minutes.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
Next we have notice. Oh, Maria Madera is opening the microphone. Maria, you
Okay.
can go.
Sorry. My name is Maria Madera, as Ricardo said. I'd rather go to the future, maybe because, exactly as Fatima said, the future is unknown, and I know what happens in the past, and even if I don't know, I can look for in Google maybe. So I rather go to the future. If I can go to the future, maybe I would like to go to my wedding because I'm a eternal romantic person. So I would like to know, like, the men who are married, or maybe the people who go to my wedding, or maybe how is my wedding, or even I'm
Okay,
married.
but that doesn't
So,
like it's not a surprise.
yeah, I would like to go to my wedding.
She wants to go to her wedding. It's very original.
She wants to get the spoiler of her lifetime.
Okay. But that is not bad.
I mean, no, it's not
It's
bad.
not as funny because if she gets a wedding, she probably invited all the people so she knows where is what people are going to be.
Yeah. And if she's
So that's a
telling someone that is not in the wedding, it's like, okay, let's make this fast. Like, no.
Like,
We don't have
I
a-
know it's not you, honey. Let's make it quick.
I know we don't have a future together, and that's easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's next?
Let's see the comments. Okay, Jesus mentioned if you go into the future, maybe the future that will not be happening because you already visit the future and you know what is going to happen.
Well, if my wedding is a bad wedding, well, I hope.
I hope it doesn't happen. Yeah,
Okay,
it makes
okay.
sense.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Well,
Okay.
that is a good thing. If you think your wedding was a disaster and something bad happened, you say, honey, let's go traveling the world with that money.
Mm.
And that's it.
And no wedding.
And no wedding.
Okay, but what about the flowers? I want flowers.
Yes. Well, you can
You can collect flowers from every corner.
Flowers
Yeah,
and
can
the
be
like
how
flowers
romantic
and
is that?
travel with the flower.
Yeah.
Dios mío. Okay, now we have Noris Ortiz. Noris, do you want to share your answers with us?
Hi, hello. My name is Nori. Well, I would like to have a vacation time and give my sister one more hug. Because she passed away last year.
Okay. We're so sorry about that, Noris. Thank you for being so brave and sharing that with us.
Okay, that is also a very good answer. Then you spend your 15 minutes there. Okay, perfect. I think that's a good answer.
That's beautiful. Okay, let's see who else.
And
We have Jesus.
I think I listen to you because it's that account.
I think she has
The
problem.
sound is very bad.
The sound.
The sound is bad. Should we put on the
Can you listen to me?
What if we open the
On the what?
Zoom presentation? Yeah, on my phone.
Well, I listen to you now. Thank you. Yeah, too.
Because it could be the connection. I don't know.
What?
The connection, maybe. Okay, let's try with this microphone just to. Let's make this. ¿Le puedo poner algo de esto? Okay. Can you hear us better?
Hear us better, hear us better, hear us better.
Now? Okay. Okay. Can we use this one? Yes, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. We're gonna use that one. It works.
Okay, who's next?
Jesus, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, with 15 minutes. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I am trying to connect another speaker in here. Okay. Who's
Okay,
next?
now we have, let's see, we have Andreina. Andreina, can you hear us well? Yes, we do.
Hello, everyone. My name is Andreina. I would rather travel to the past and say to myself, it's okay, you can become a teacher, but don't leave your job in March.
Okay. Great inspiration for yourself. Excellent. Okay.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. Now we have Ruby. Ruby, how are you? Hi, girl. Long time.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we do, perfectly.
Hi, I am Ruby. Would you rather travel to your past or future? I would like to travel to the past and I don't know, give me a sign, a señal. I don't know what to
Sign.
Yeah.
that I need to speak English and early age. Or maybe tell my parents that English is necessary for my future.
Okay. Yes. Perfect. You would be with your father and your mother like, look, that girl is studying English. No. Okay, excellent. Yeah, good advice, good advice. Who else?
She says sign and all I can do was read this.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Okay, who's missing? Maybe one more. Focus. Okay, and then
No, Andreina already
Okay.
passed. We have, well, I think we're done. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, now it's time for the people in here, inside. So let's start with you.
Oh, well,
Let's go back.
I have the answer to this question very clear.
You can use the camera to
no,
show
the
yourself.
camera. I want the camera. You can use it. I was thinking
Yes,
about the
I-
microphone.
Hi to people.
Hi. Well, I put the first.
Hay que prender la cámara, by the way.
Okay, how yes. Yeah.
Oh, we can see you now. Yeah. Hi.
Okay, so I would ask for a device with access to the internet, and if possible, I would ask for a printer, and I would search all the results of the last years of the lottery, and I would also look for the results of the football games and Formula One races and horse races, so I can print them and bring these results back to the present, and then I could win the lottery, and also I could bet in the races and win.
Okay, can we be friends? He's not an interest person, I'm just humble. Just so you know.
But you know, the fact that she's not a multimillionaire proves that it's not possible to travel into the future.
Yeah, maybe that's so.
It proves
That I'm
only
not
proof.
a millionaire yet.
Yes. Yeah.
I could search the results from the years since 2026
Okay.
forward.
Wow. Yeah.
She's about to become a millionaire. Can we still be in touch?
Oh my god.
I want a friendship.
Okay.
Okay.
I can give you like 1%.
That's fine, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not asking much, just your company.
And you're going to.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
We
Yes.
can see you.
Yes, we can see you.
Okay. My name is Guadalupe Morales. I graduated here at CVA twice in my life.
Okay.
Did you take the advanced course?
I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
I guess yes.
Ah.
But
So you graduated years ago and you graduated recently.
year ago.
Okay.
Okay.
About the question, the second question, I would rather pass because I married, but it's not real. I can change some things that affect my life, okay? But it's not real. Past is
Okay.
past. We know we cannot change anything about the past. Only the attitude made. Only the attitude.
Maybe.
And
But we can learn from it.
yes, always. No, it's the part of the life. It's no fair. How do you say fracaso?
It's still a failure.
Fair. It's not failure.
Yeah, that reminds me of that movie,
No.
13 Going 30. That is what her mom tells the and the in the movie. I know the mom. The mom is like, no, I wouldn't change anything because those mistakes made me the person I am now. So,
Yeah,
okay.
true. Not true.
But
True.
she
Not
did
true.
change the past.
Yeah, she did change the past.
Yes,
If she was a teenager, she didn't listen to her mother. Like, okay.
I can share the opinion about the last student
Okay.
about the English language
Yeah.
in the past, because I decided to study English in adult phase, no, in adult life.
Okay. Yeah, it's very difficult at time and learn. Yeah.
It's very important
Yes.
to study English at the
I agree.
yes.
I agree.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. And the third question is about if I have
15 minutes.
15 minutes in my life
No, 15 minutes into the past.
to the past.
What do you do? But she already said
When
she
I
needs
maybe the change of the attitude
Okay.
to face some experience in the life. It's very important.
15 minutes, it's a good time to change the past.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can.
Hi, my name is Susan. I'm supposed to be here. But I'm here for Maria. It's great.
Well, you're good. So
Yeah.
you just sit down and
I would like go to the bus. In that 15 minutes, I read with myself my journal and give it to my child based on me. That's something I do. And I tell myself, boy, buy pictures. That's the thing I don't think I go to the bus.
buy crypto.
Yeah.
Save money, $5.
Yeah. And I say, oh, you know, buy Bitcoin.
Buy Bitcoin. Like you have to open Binance.
Yeah.
And then you have to buy money. Sí, yo la sé.
Okay, hi, my name is Maria. Hello. I prefer to travel to the bus because in that 50 minutes I slap myself. In that moment that I took terrible decisions.
Okay.
So I want to change just a couple things. So I think I choose one of them and go to the past. Laugh myself. Don't do that.
Okay.
Maybe tell that the bad moments will pass.
Okay, excellent. You should be more loving to
Yes.
yourself. Yes, like,
This is my
like don't do this,
No.
darling, don't do this.
My own need to be.
Okay, you know yourself. It's okay. You know yourself.
Okay, now we have Ismael, but it's a video. It's already on.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, hello, my name is Ismael. What was the question? What?
Would you rather go to the past or the future?
I would rather go to the past. I was telling Ricardo that I wanted to go to the past, and with only 15 minutes, I think. Well, that would depend on how my travel to the past is. Like, would I arrive in my own body, or would I see myself like that's Ismael from the past?
Like
You would
astral
see yourself.
projection.
You would see
I would see
yourself.
myself.
Astral projection, yeah.
No, if I
No,
would
but
see
that's
myself.
not a projection. He can say something to himself.
Yeah.
But you would be you in the present, but you would see you in the past.
Okay. I think the universe would explode if I did that, but
According to movies, yes.
yes, I think I would choose a specific time. I don't know where I made a mistake, like Carol was saying,
Like yesterday.
like any day, and I would tell myself, okay, like she said, don't do this. That is not right. That is not the way. So when this time comes, you need to act differently. And if you act differently, then things will go smoothly.
Okay,
I
great.
guess you could have said fuera impulso en inglés.
Yeah. So yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you guys. We love the presentations.
Okay.
Okay, now it is our turn, I guess.
Okay. Where would you go?
I think I would go to. Wow.
Yeah, the lottery sounds very good.
I think the lottery sounds very good. I think I want to say I would go to the future, but I know that wouldn't be my real answer. I probably go to the past, and I think I didn't actually consider it before until Andreina mentioned it out loud. My mother also passed away 3 years ago, so it would be nice to have used the 15 minutes to be with her once again. So it wouldn't change anything, of course, but at least it will make me feel better at least for 15 minutes. But if I'm honest, I would rather go to the future because I want to see how my life turns out. Thank you so much. Like if I ever leave the country. But other than that, I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I will go to the past too. I mean, I have a lot of people I could say hi to, and I don't know, maybe I could spoil all my life to myself. Like, I don't have to make other decisions just because, like, we only have one life, and I already lived,
That one.
these parts. So if I take other decisions, I would live a different life. Not better, not worse, but different. And
Oh, but it could
I
be
find
worse.
that, yeah, but
Do
I
you
find
imagine a life where I'm not in it?
wow.
Why did it sound like it was paradise to you?
But I mean, it would be interesting, and I already have the knowledge of this life, so it would be strange to, I don't know, to see the people that I know in this life and like they don't know me. But I don't know, it would be interesting. I would do it.
Okay. Well, now guys, it's now time to let us know if you actually read the book, and if so, how many stars do you give the time machine?
Yeah. How many stars?
I hear the
Okay. How many
I
stars?
cannot read the
Wow.
Okay. But you listen to it. How many stars do you give? You
To
can
the
write it in
story.
the chat.
I give
Yes,
them
no.
4 stars.
4 stars.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
It's very different coming from
What's
Maria.
good? I like it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the way that he narrated the history is a little complex for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be better.
Okay, Andreina is giving 5 stars. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Jesus also is giving 4. What about you?
No, 4.3.
4.3.
Very specific.
Very specific.
Yeah.
I think I would give it 4 stars as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I really liked it.
What about you guys?
How many?
I'm giving it 2 stars because
2 stars.
I hate the gender. I love the message. I love also like it's a creative way about talking for talking about social. Ay, se me olvidó.
You can use Spanish.
No, se me olvidó en español.
She said she's bilingual. Bilingual.
Like social differences.
Okay.
I think it's a very creative way to put that topic into the table, but I really don't like it either.
Okay. How many stars would you give that?
She's me with the little things.
I didn't read the book
Ah.
because I didn't know about the. This is my first
Okay,
class,
okay.
the first day, which
You can read the next one.
Yes,
Okay.
You are going to help us choose the another book.
yes.
I
Okay,
guess you
Fatima.
didn't read the book.
Me neither.
She's here for moral support.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay, Fatima says that she will give it between 4 or 3 stars and a half. And then we have Ruby, she's not sure if it's her, but she's hearing a lot of echo too. Okay, okay. Ruby, can you hear us now well? Is it better? Can you confirm in the chat, please?
Okay. Yeah, I can.
I'm going to say social inequality.
Okay.
Ok, Ruby, ¿nos escuchas mejor?
Okay, but we are very close here. Can you hear us well? Can you speak in the microphone? Okay. Perfect. It's just that they are not close to the.
Maybe it's the connection.
We can use the microphone. So, how would you rate it?
Okay, so I put something in the screen. I don't know if Rosa can put it in here, but it is a rating of 4 stars and it has a meme and it says what's in store for the future. Because that's how I imagined the book in the first place.
Okay.
Rosa, if you can put in the slide, I will totally be grateful. But it's about, I don't remember the name of the show. Do you remember?
This one.
Yeah, Supersónicos.
Yeah, in Spanish, yes, but in English.
Jetsons. The
What?
Jetsons. The Jetsons.
Jetsons, the Jetsons.
The
Yeah,
Jetsons.
that is the
Okay,
name.
thank you, Rosa.
The Jetsons.
Yeah, that one. I love that. It was like, what's the story for the future?
Yes.
But how many stars would you give this?
Four
Four.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want the
And you?
dog.
And you? How many stars?
I want the dog.
4. I would give it 3.8. I'm not a fan of this book, but he's a biologist. It shows in the book, so I have to. I liked it, but I didn't love it. I love the Jetsons though.
They have a dog.
They have flying speed. This is very interesting because this cartoon is from the 60s. And this is based on what they thought the 90s would be. The 90s. Like 30 years ago, they thought they would be flying. So.
Yeah, and we're all so close.
Yeah.
Well, we are not flying.
We have jets. It's more or less the same.
But they are not
There are like really big cars or really tiny
We have video
airplanes.
calls. We have video calls like they do.
True.
We have holograms.
True.
We have holograms. Yes, they are not for every day, but yes.
But I
We
want
have
a
robots in
supersonic
house,
dog.
cleaning
Yes.
our houses.
We
Yeah,
do.
so it's okay.
I want supersonic
We
dog.
have AI. AI.
It is better. Okay, let's talk about the author.
Okay. So his name is actually Herbert George Wells. Herbert like the computer.
Probably, yes.
Okay.
That would be close enough.
Yes,
Okay.
sure.
So he was an English writer. Thank you so much for the microphone. He was an English writer, prolific in many genres. He wrote more than 50 novels and dozens of short stories. And his non-fiction output includes works of social commentary, politics, history, popular science, satire, biographies, and autobiographies. He was a biologist, so that's why
I
we
like
analyze
him.
him.
Yeah, I like him.
That's the only reason.
He's my colleague.
Yeah. Okay. So Wells is most known today for his groundbreaking science fiction novel, especially he has been called the father of science fiction, and The Time Machine is one of the classics.
Yeah.
I think the book is from the 80s or something like that.
I think before before like 2 centuries ago.
Yeah.
Actually, it's very old.
18 something.
But
But Wells was also specialized training in biology.
1895.
1895. Thank you. And his thinking of ethical matters took place in Darwinian context. Later that, through the years, he wrote less fiction and more works about expressing his political and social views, and sometimes even his profession as a journalist.
Okay, I really like it because it shows the Darwin part, the evolutionary part. I love it. I really like that part.
Those are words that we do not understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, we have the first question in here, and this is, the time traveler is a product of his Victorian era. So, 1837, well, that is when the Victorian era started. So, how do you think his worldview influenced his journey and his interpretation of the future? Do you think, this question was put like in a complicated way, like, do you think he saw the world that way because of his lifetime? Do you think it would be different in another time? Yeah.
Because in that era, social it was really big, and the concept of humans living underground was not so
Crazy.
was actually not fictional. Was not so. I think it was not so literal, but you could say that you had like these people living, and it was the most of the people living in really bad conditions
Okay.
and without access to basically anything but maybe a piece of bread every couple of days. And then you had people in the highest economical situation, and it was literally like different races of humans. That is what is exposed in the book. Because now we have middle class, but in that time middle class was a concept that did not exist, and we have now the mobility of demography. But in that time you were die just as you were born, in the same social situation, in the same economical situation or educational situation. And even today, even if you someone that has more money or has a background like more privileged background, you have options, you have opportunities, but that was something that by the time it literally did not exist.
Okay, that sounds interesting. That's not
Okay,
more
you're the
for that
biologist and
moment.
she did get that, but not you.
Yeah, but I didn't know anything of the Victorian era.
What happened with you reading the book?
Talking about biology, I think I read an interpretation of the book, because some things I didn't understand. And it was interesting that the author it was in a period so hard, because it was the Industrial Revolution, and it was the Darwin theory about the evolution. It comes, so it was. I think that it to the author the inspiration to create this book, because it was I don't know cómo se llama, un periodo histórico que era todo era muy nuevo.
Okay, it makes sense. Like the theory was in and the revolution was new, so it makes sense that he came up with this idea. Okay, that's interesting. We didn't have middle class, so only the poor and the rich, and they didn't mix among each other. It makes sense that we think, okay, this is going to end up being two different species. Okay, cool. Okay.
If you want to open the microphones, you can do that too. And also, remember that you can write down in the chat if you want to give your answer. Now we are going to do something for the first time ever, and it is sharing a video. And it is in the next slide, Rosa, but we're going to share it for the people in the first. It's part of the movie. It has a movie. The time machine had a movie.
But I think that I don't understand is why take the evolution theory and create in his mind that type of human. Why in the future the human evoluciona en vez de evolucionar?
Because he mentions that in the book. He said, like, basically, intelligence comes from the necessity of searching new ways to survive. And when you already have a comfortable environment, you don't need to search more resources or more tactics or culture or whatever that helps you to survive. So you are every time you are more comfortable, you don't have any problem to solve. So you basically become more stupid because you don't need to think about anything.
Yeah, but I'm not referring only on the intelligence of the human race. I speak talking about the appearance, because you don't need to no necesitas involucionar. Si eres más, o sea, si en el futuro somos más estúpidos, no tienes por qué cambiar la forma del cuerpo, porque entre la teoría de Darwin tú evolucionas algo mejor. ¿Cómo es eso algo mejor?
Yeah, but imagine the people on
This
the
is a
surface
biology class.
didn't have any necessity of running and hunting or I don't know, collecting anything. So I guess they became weaker and more dedicated. And I guess in the underground they had to do like many things, and they were actually strong. That is the picture from the movie in the 1960s when they were in the forest and they were horrible.
You know that I imagined them more looks like some kind of like bats, but with a lot of hair, like brown hair.
Monkeys, like
Yeah.
kind of apes, like some apes. Yeah,
Okay, let's pass me the microphone.
yeah, the microphone.
Okay, now guys, we have the next question. The time traveler witnesses the ultimate end of the world. So it is being described as a cold, dying sun and strange, desolate creatures. But I want to ask you, just to get your point of view, how can you imagine the actual end of the world? Because I remember that in 2012, we all talked about the world was ending.
Yes.
Because there was something happening with some, I don't know what calendar, the Maya calendar.
There was something about a star, I think.
Yeah, something astrological was happening too.
Yeah.
And I was already saying goodbye to everyone. And then the next day I was like, okay, hi, how are you? Did you sleep well?
I was too young to know what was happening in that time.
So I want to ask you, like, how can you imagine the actual end of the world? Just so you know, so I can be prepared. Thank you so much.
I imagine it like that.
Like that.
Like that.
Okay, Fatima wants to say something. You go, Fatima.
Okay, the first opinion is I think that there never ends probably evolution in so many ways. So the technology, the way to live, and the animals probably evolution too. So I think it's more than the supersonic or it's a series that I really watch any competition. It seems like it's a world totally changed and they can live in other galaxies and other planets. So this is one of my opinions. And the other opinion that I have is probably I never see or never live the end of the world. So I don't want to think. I want to imagine how it happened. For me, I don't do that right now. I don't like the decisions that the people or the government or everyone taking about the environment. But I love the place I live. So
Okay.
for me, it's good.
Yeah, I like it too. I think in the past it was a little bit better.
No, I read something the last week that maybe in some time of the future we are going to be on the water because the high weather is derritiendo los polos and they make more water and that water is going to be in the part of the earth.
The thing is that we think
More beaches, more playas.
I read that word is a possibility
because
because
we think of the end of the humanity, but I guess after humans, the planet will be okay. It will be like
Actually, I think we are kind of already now the end of the world because I think like the Earth goes goes nearer to the sun every year or something. So like someday the Earth is going to be too hot to have any kind of yeah, basically, like it's going to be too hard to have any kind of form of life, and then it will like collapse in the sun and disappear, and that's all.
yeah, it kind of makes sense. Yeah, very sad. But so it is similar to what he described in the book. He was talking about something very sunny and very
Yeah, I think that like I don't remember well, but I think like it was the sky was red and there were like some crabs and it was hot
Yeah.
and it was near to the sun.
Yeah, it was similar.
I don't know if I made out those.
No, you didn't.
So I only got something. If I burn brighter than the sun, I can be the end of your world.
That ego is gonna be very
Tomorrow is my birthday, so thank you so much.
Yeah, that's the ego.
Indeed.
Okay.
I imagine the end of the world like a revelation of naturaleza.
Nature.
Yes,
Okay.
a lot. Because human being, we are very aggressive with
Yes.
our planet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
In this film, I imagine like this, and in how do you say in other way about the we human being. I don't know. Because like human being, we have a lot good thing and a bad thing.
Okay.
There are other words in Spanish, but I don't remember in English. For example, yes, I don't remember in this moment the word,
Okay.
but in resume, the human being, we need a recipe.
Okay.
Recipe.
You're talking about the
Recipe.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
before we go to the comments, Maria Madera, do you want to say something?
I was thinking that, well, for me, there are some preconceptions to the end of the world. Maybe the literally will be the sun explodes and take all the planets around it. Well, the planet, the Earth, just explode.
Okay.
And that's the end of the world. The end of humanity for me is, maybe a war between people for resources and with time will be less people until in some moment we will disappear. And maybe in the middle, it's a lot of environment problems and all that, but for me, the problem of humanity, so will be our end.
Okay, that sounds very, very sad but very accurate. Okay, well, let's see the chat. Jose says that the end is near. That is coming.
Wow.
So prepare yourself.
Thank you.
Henry said, I've been done in the year, 802,1701. There will be no war. Okay, so it's sooner than the book says, much sooner. Jesus already came to the chat. Okay. I think each one of us faces the end when our time comes. Okay, that's very deep. That's very deep. But maybe the earth could face something like Ragnarok.
Oh,
wow.
Okay, now we're fixing
The one
fixing.
that said that it's still in the vibe of the stranger.
Yeah, you're the same vibe.
Should I know that?
Soy Marvel, chica.
I'm sorry, I don't like
Que parte de
superhero
biología no
movies.
dice Marvel.
I don't like superhero movie, I got no idea what
En la
Ragnarok
carrera no estudiaron el caso de Spider-Man.
Mythology.
Mythology. Okay. Okay, I have to learn more about that.
Okay, Jose also mentions that Earth will melt into the sun.
Well, melt I think is a beautiful word for.
Yeah, okay, but we cannot say into words, so.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Jesus says, I agree, because at the end of the day we also have volcano eruptions, earthquakes, tornadoes, etc. And Jose also mentions that we have to escape to another solar system. That's why NASA is looking for an exoplanet. There will be a rocket from NASA, and Trump will not allow us to board it.
Oh my god.
You will have to ask her for that.
Now let's continue with the chat. Okay,
So
so
we will
then,
see the end of the war because they are not taking us out of here.
because we don't know English, have you
Yes.
noticed? Now, the book central theme is the decay and the revolution. That's the word. The evolution. The evolution. Like the
Okay.
of humanity. So, what did the Eloi lose intelligence and ability?
Okay, but we already discussed that. I don't know if you in the chat have something else to add. But we talk about like, okay, they
I would
didn't
like to be an Eloy.
oh, hopefully. Yeah, it's like if you don't use a unique
Can we go like faster to that time?
live like the Eloy, eating fruits, if everything was not, I don't know, I think that would be a boring life. Yeah.
But you wouldn't know.
Exactly,
You
you
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
know.
smart enough to know that's
That's
boring.
word. Yeah.
That is impossible. You cannot eliminate all the problems the world, the human race is always.
It's like if you're a fish, you don't know that you're like
Yes, but
super
say
boring.
that it's
Yes.
like asking to be like a domestic cat. And that's it. You get everything to you and you don't have to worry.
No, the Mexican is more intelligent than you. In that context.
That we know.
Oh, wow, could be.
Jesus mentions in the chat. Who makes these questions? They are always very, very good. Thank you so much, Jesus. We do. Even this part of a job, do you remember that we work? Well, this is part of our work. Thank you so much.
For the people who think that we don't.
Yeah, for the people who think that we don't work and we
You
just
know who
read
you are.
books, this is what we do after reading the books. Okay, so now we have the next question. Because remember that H.G. Wells wrote this book in 1895. So he basically had a reality of life and he was also connecting with science fiction, but he had indeed a reality himself. So what contemporary fears, hopes, and even scientific theories do you see reflected in his story? Because at the end of the day, he's talking about a future that is now basically our present.
Yeah.
You know, it may be even so more futuristic because it's not happening completely today, but it doesn't mean that it may not be able to happen. So what do you think is actually like coexisting in this very moment?
What?
I don't understand that question.
Okay.
No, that's where too many words and
Ok, en español. Él escribió este libro en 1895. Entonces la realidad que él tenía para hablar sobre un futuro ficticio no es la misma que nosotros tenemos, que es nuestro presente. ¿Qué cosas como los miedos, esperanza o incluso teorías científicas podemos ver reflejadas en la historia que él nos cuenta?
Yeah, I think the evolution of Darwin was present in every part of the book, but also like that, the fear of like we have two different races of people because they are too separated. We have like two kind of people, and I think that
I
reflects.
think he did a pretty political statement with that book. Maybe subtle because of the time,
Yeah.
but it was a political and philosophical statement actually.
Okay.
Okay, we have, let's see the chat. We have Jesus mentioning that he feels the fear to darkness, to the future itself, the concern of time travel to know the future. And also I agree, like, I think it has become even stronger now because people is always getting anxious for the future and they want to have some kind of sense of control of the future. Maybe we need more psychologists.
I think the fear that you imagine a future and when you know the future, it's disappointed. Because he passed the travel, que viaja en el tiempo, ¿cómo se dice? Time traveler. He take a lot of her life to study how to go to the future, and when he was in the future, he's like, I need to come back to the past
Yeah.
immediately because it was disappointed.
Maybe the fear of that everything you do is pointless. Like something will happen.
It reminds me of Cher. Have you heard Cher? She's like, if it doesn't matter in 5 years, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like that. We can learn a lot from
Like,
Cher.
have you ever wondered that this is only a test for us to know that the only thing that matters is the present?
Could be.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I
research.
found it was
Yeah,
funny.
thank
It was funny that he realized that he went into the future without a weapon, without anything. He was like, I came here and I'm like,
I thought that the first time that he talked about it, he would travel as like you are not like
prepared for it.
you are not bringing anything with you, like
Yeah.
you are just going and you will see what happens. Like you are not a code or something. I mean, like
Yeah. I don't know what he expected,
Cool.
but he went into the future like, yeah, I'm good to go. That was very funny that he realized in the middle of the story, like, okay, I don't have.
yeah, he was like everything that I need is it's a good outfit and I have it. So
I have it. That's it. I live good for
Do you
the
want to say
future.
something? Okay. Let's continue then. Now we have Wina.
We have.
Wina is basically a key character in the time traveler history. Okay? She's a woman. Boys. A blonde woman in the movie, by the way. Yeah, just so you know, FYI. And I want to ask you, like, what is the significance that you guys can see in their relationship? Like, why is it important? Why is always somebody else, you know, in every novel, in every story? And why Wina is a main character in this one?
What did you think of Wina? Did you imagine Wina like that?
no, I imagine her like a little avatar.
Because he described the dogs like little ones.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I misread something and I kept imagining that in the rest of the book, but they were blue, right? Like, or they were.
I also thought they were like.
I don't know. I don't remember the
They
book.
were actually blue, or I
Were they
just made up that they were blue.
I
Pay
think they
attention
don't
to the
say
book.
it. I think we just imagine it that way.
Yeah, Wina was very different. I remember I was looking for images like in general for this book club, and Wina likes like Jessica Rabbit. You know, and he was like, why? He mentioned that they look like children.
I thought Wina was a child.
I
Like,
also know like
almost
she
teenagers.
Well, she was a teenager actually. She was 17.
I mean, with a body, do you think she's a teenager?
I don't know, but she was 17. She
She
was
could
actually 17.
She could.
She was actually
Actually,
17.
I'm
And she
17.
was
What kind of video
And I
did
have
she
friends
play?
that look like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it could happen.
Okay, Jesus says maybe like
In
a
the
movie.
movie. In the book. No,
But I first thought about Wina like what do you say? Estos
Bueno.
personajes que están como para liberar la tensión en el
Okay, I don't know how to call them, but
Sé que I know that has a name. That has a specific name for that type.
Well, we.
Yes.
comedy relief. Comedy relief.
Yeah.
Okay.
That they just to be funny and cool off the drama.
But I think maybe she represents like the naiveness of somehow like represents naiveness and like the art of not knowing, like just knowing what you don't have to do and keep living like just as you are and be comfortable and don't worry too much.
In the chat we have so many comments. Andreina mentions that that she will look smaller.
Yeah.
I actually consider that she will look
Yeah.
child. Yeah.
It says she prefers the winner in the movie. Okay.
Obviously.
And then Angelina mentions that Wina became a pet. And some of what laughs of her pets were the thinking as members. True. But Jose mentioned that in the book she represents friendship, which is something that he was also like longing for during the
Yeah.
research.
I guess it's a way to connect with the race entirely. Like you can see in the pictures, of course, the movie was very different. In the movie, they have these little rings, and when they spin them, they made a sound. In this case, it was the Macarena, so I don't know why they had the Macarena.
But in
And
that
something
movie,
important.
like something romantical or
Well, in the
like a
book,
glimpse
in the
of-
book, yeah, there is a glimpse of that. In the movie, it's a little bit more obvious, but in the movie, you have a woman, and in the book, you have
No, but in the
something.
in the book, I really felt like it was 100% like friendship.
Yeah.
But in the
In the
2002 movie at least, they have like not a romantic situationship, but they have like the glimpse
Yeah.
of a romance. So I don't know if that this
And that
happen.
will take me to the next question. So by the end of the book, the time travelers continues to travel. Okay. But he left a souvenir that she gave him. So what do you think the flowers? So what do you think the flowers mean in the context? What is the meaning of leaving the flowers behind?
Maybe, yeah, gratuito. How do you say gratuito? Agradecimiento.
okay.
He left them behind.
Yeah, he left them behind.
No, she keep in her pocket.
Yeah, but when he came back,
That is the only proof that then he traveled in the
yeah,
time.
that was pretty cool.
True.
But I think he leaves that in the present, and then he disappears. But he leaves that in the present.
Maybe it was like
You forgot?
this is not probably it was if we are realistic it was like
Yeah, people were saying the flower is the proof.
but maybe yes, but because it was something that was not in the present, and when like he disappeared and when people would search for him in they see these flowers, and if you are a little bit curious, you might search what kind of flowers are those, and then you see that they are flowers that are not known,
Yeah.
and he could say like, well, maybe people could connect that. I was talking about traveling time and disappear, and there are some weird flowers.
And a friend of him like sees the flowers, and I think he gives them. Okay. It makes sense. Like if I'm going to disappear, I'm going to leave this as a proof. I
Yeah.
was here and I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird the how in the movie they imagine everything. How did you imagine the mortals?
Mortals.
The mortals. What the other race?
He related two races of the human beings.
I think
The Elois and the Mortals. And the Elois is like the rich people, and the Mortals is like the poor people. And they are aggressive and they eat the Elois.
Yeah, at the end, in the movie they were like that.
I imagine them more like
And he
similar to a
lives in the dark,
No.
and he can be in the light.
because I thought
Because of
they
the eyes, right?
yeah, and I
You don't know what I'm saying.
What is
and I
that would
thought
be your
they
next
were
section.
like kind of
No.
like bats, and I thought they could fly. I don't know why I thought they could fly, but they like if they have like instead
Ameno
of
says
they have hair, and I remember like really
I
yeah.
remember that as monkey.
They are.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
and they say that they look like simians.
That are cute. Okay. Andreina says that she imagines them skinny.
Skinny. Well, skinny like in the 2002 movie. They were skinny in that movie.
And
Very wide.
Jesus mentioned, I imagine them like Gollum.
They got
I don't know. Can you look for Gollum?
Gollum.
Who's Gollum?
Oh my goodness.
We
These
already
people
Googled
have to
that.
Do you know
They have
What is
no.
Gollum.
Ah.
He's from what?
Yeah, that seems
The
right.
Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings.
Harry Potter.
Who said?
No one.
Okay.
The
Can-
one
can we
from
change
Harry
this?
Potter is Dobby.
I know. It's a little bit similar to
No.
Okay, Jesus mentioned something fact, and that the molecule resists the sunlight, so they will have to look ugly.
True.
Yeah, but what?
Because the sun makes us.
Okay.
Yeah, the sun makes us.
Okay, and yeah, they were the leaders in the book because they could face the sun.
But they were pretty, right?
No, they were not.
They were not.
They were not. No.
I think it's like they were very pretty.
No, well, they didn't have to be pretty because they lived in the dark. Okay.
Also, I imagine that because I thought that a movie that is called like Valerian and the city of the planet, something like that. There is like a race that is blue people and they are like bald, completely bald, and like they are not pretty human, but they are like pretty. I thought I imagined them like that.
Okay.
And all the war, I imagine all the planet like that, and then I realized it was like absolutely not related, but I had already made that
I
imagination.
imagine everything as a specific anime that I used to watch. But yes, it's very different. I don't know, I think the director of this movie did whatever
I
they wanted.
think they didn't read the book.
Probably not.
Yeah, they didn't pay
They read the summaries.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't put any of last comment.
Yeah.
What do you think?
But now we can choose the next book.
Really, you put Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? I cannot be he anymore. Me hiciste leer ese segundo libro que no sabía parar y ahorita que vas a poner
It is an option, and it was an option in the last session.
We voted for that last session.
I voted for that. It didn't
But the people online did a rebellion,
Yes.
and then they voted
We
for
put it
this one.
again because it received many votes
Yeah.
by the time machine won.
Okay,
But
so
it's
now
not-
we
it's
have to
not-
vote.
It's not for the time machine, it's for all the other books that I hate. I need to read for the videos.
Okay, now, so we have three options. Okay. We have the first option, the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And basically it deals with the duality of human being between good and evil, exploring how the respected scientist, Dr. Henry Jekyll, creates an alter ego, the evil Mr. Hyde. Then we have The Secret Garden. It tells the story of Mary Lennox, a spoiled and sickly 10-year-old girl who, after being orphaned in India, is sent to live with her reclusive uncle and at his gloomy estate in England.
But it's also Madeline.
Yeah, basically. It's a short novel. And then we have The Cult of the Wild, an adventure novel set in the late 80s.
Yeah.
And during the colonial gold rush, and the story follows a dog named Bug, a powerful mix of Saint Bernard and Scotch Shepherd.
Yeah, this is like a Millo Blanco.
See, basically. So now is your time to choose. You have three options, and you can choose either it is A Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, The Secret Garden, and The Call of the Wild. So
Okay.
we can start the vote round.
Yeah, we can start in here and you can vote via chat.
Yeah.
So
Like we need to count very well.
But we need to count very well so it doesn't matter.
So you
Okay.
don't have paper.
Oh, because Secret Garden has a movie. It's so sad.
Basically everything has like a movie, I think.
Yeah, probably.
well, I don't know. What is your vote?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Okay.
You count that one. You
Okay.
count the secret garden and I count the color
Okay.
just in case.
Okay.
Okay.
I choose The Secret Garden.
Okay, great.
Me too, because it's the only one I never read.
Okay.
Oh, you have read the rest ones?
You have read the other ones?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I still
And,
read
and among those two, which one would you recommend? Just to know.
the fifth one.
But her vote is a secret card, and she's not checking. Okay, you can vote.
The first one is one of my best,
Okay,
my
the
favorite books.
first one.
Okay.
Okay, then.
What about you, Ismael?
So we have 2 votes for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and 1 vote for the secret card.
No,
Okay.
2
2
votes.
votes.
Two
Okay.
votes.
Okay. Uh-huh.
What do you vote?
I think
Which one?
I would go with the first one. Yeah, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's
Okay,
see,
now
online.
let's see in the chat.
Exactly.
We have Jesus, Maria Madera, and Fatima saying the secret garden, which makes
The secret garden, the secret garden. Jose says color of the white.
Okay, so we have
Color of the white. I don't know what happened from the other one.
So we have 3.
three more.
Yeah.
Or
Color of the white.
all of the one.
He has one.
Yeah, it was one, but he said it 3 times.
Which one do you
You
want
are.
to read?
I want to read the secret garden.
Okay.
Okay.
So the secret garden.
You? Well, I wanted to read the Project Kill Mr. Hyde, but you don't allow me to read that one, so
You
please
can
don't.
read it.
I can read
Ah,
it.
Just Maria, you can read it.
I have a motion for people online.
Okay. And then it's also very good.
I have a motion for people online gallery.
Congratulations.
I never seen.
The secret garden is winning.
Okay, I have a motion for you. Next month, now that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde has lost twice, we could maybe make a free pass and choose that book next month.
I agree. I agree.
It's really good to get out of your zone of comfort and try new things.
I think she's want to create her own book club.
I know. Yeah, I know you want. No se van a you want be disappointed.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Okay, you heard it. Maria wants to say something.
Okay, so we have the secret garden winning. Rosa, we have your vote.
Yes.
Which one do you choose?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
God has spoken.
But yeah, but we still lost.
Yeah, we still lose.
It's the secret garden.
I convinced one person.
You only need one person. That's it. Okay, so Maria, do you want to say something? You have your hand raised.
No, she doesn't.
No worries, no worries. Okay, well, it seems that for the next month we're going to read The Secret Garden. So
Yes.
thank you so much for being here and participating. We're going to try and give Dr. Jekyll to have one more try for the next month.
No, we can just put it for next month and that's it.
Or we can just put it for the upcoming month. Yeah, we're going to shoot after.
And it's a short book.
It's a
It's a
short
short
book.
book. Really, really short.
And it's
Isn't it like 40 pages, something like that?
Yeah, I think it's around 60.
It's also very short.
60.
They're all
Yeah,
short.
it's the book is literally like this.
Wow, they are all less than 100 pages, so it's short.
Well, guys, thank you so much again for coming. Thank you so much again for joining us and for reading the books, for practicing your English, and for being here with us. Thank you, Andreina. You are also great. Yeah, thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you, Fatima. Bye.
Bye everyone.
Okay. And the clock.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah.
Good.
Es la primera vez que nada más.
First time already early.
Yeah, actually.
No, estamos terminando tarde.
No, I was saying arriving early.
Bye.